Hello, everybody. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to our Zero Fox Given. I am one of your hosts, Tina.
And I'm Darlene, our Bubbles, and welcome to Zero Fox Given Days.
Yes, and we have a very, very special feature for today. This is going to be the first time we will be featuring mothers of DXN. So, of course, for the yung last Sugar Babes, we had our crown ambassador, Neng Suelto. And today we also had a wonderful, wonderful mother of the XN. So yeah. So yan yung ating theme for the next Mondays. And our first mother will be um she's a very, very, very awesome, powerful, masaya lady. And she is always this very bubbly. And whenever you are with her, you always feel like everything is possible and everything is just fun. And our guest today speaks volumes about how you can turn business into something fun at the same time, and at the same time including your family. Kasi our topic for tonight is, or our theme for tonight is all about mothers of DXN and um, how they have how they are in DXN at the same time. They are also mothers. Ayan. So they are the mompreneurs of DXN. So without further ado, I'm gonna introduce to you our very, very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Tita Tata Atilano.
Atilano! Yay!
Welcome.
Yay!
Yay!
Good morning!
Maayong buntag.
Maayong buntag sa tanan. Buenos dias a todos. Dios te bendiga. Con todo mi hermosa, hermoso. DXN partners, entero familia. Zamboanga, Dumaguete, Cebu. CDO Batangas, Davao, Bayawan City, Zamboanga del Norte, del Sur, and DXN World. And all the places this DXL is distributed around. So happy evening, blessed, happy, healthy, masaya lang ang buhay.
Yay! Welcome to
So,
Zero Fox.
Go, Dal. Go, Dal.
Okay, so me. Welcome Tita Tata sa No Fox Given Mondays, and you are our second mother in DXN. And we're so honored that you're actually here. We honor and acknowledge your saying yes to guesting some play space, and how did we get so lucky to have you? And yeah, I think my sister would give ask the first question.
So actually, before asking the first question, I would like to honor and acknowledge Tita Tata, of course, and of course, all our viewers right now who are watching us. And of course, the beautiful daughters and son of Tita Tata, of course, who are watching with us
Yes.
and all the support. And we feel you, how our moms would go live and the support and the background support. We know the movement. So this is a very fun light episode. So kung sa if we are in DX and Philippines, it's gonna be a lot about, there's a lot of seriousness kasi negosyo and all. But here in the Fox Tribe, we're gonna be talking about the other side of you, which is the light side of you, which is, I am sure
Masaya.
you bring in, oo, yung masaya side. So yun yung ating chikahin sa gabing ito. So the first question, the first ano tita is, tell us something about you before you joined DXN.
Yeah, thank you for that very introductory. Is it a question or it's only a statement? Well, mga beautiful ladies, beautiful girls, mga diamonds, how would I speak in English, in Tagalog, in Bisaya, in Chinese, mixed
Pwede.
na usog, or any?
Mix any, because
Mix.
we are DXN Global. Tintang nagawatch siya to other, so we can speak however you would like to speak. Pwede Tagalog, Bisaya, English.
Okay, so before I got into DXN business, I was a government employee. I was a teacher, a college professor, because I decided to finish my master's degree, so that I can be called ambiciosa. Uh, I can be called Professor Atilano. So level up from an ordinary college teacher, tertiary level. So I finished my master's. I was called Professor Atilano. And so before DXN, I was a very businesswoman. I indulged in different businesses, RTW, direct selling, Avon, Tupperware, Sara Lee, food business, sari-sari store, rice dealer, and so many. So many. So in Visayan, it's called Dalatanan. O, di ba? So, Dalatanan. All businesses I experienced, we had our sand and gravel, then contractor, then lumber yard. We deal with good lumber. Then slowly, eventually, our capital diminishes. It went down. So from the good lumber, it went to Sawali, Nipa, Kawayan. So then none, bankrupt. So we ventured another business. I ventured another business like food business, corned beef, pork tocino, chicken tocino, etc., embutido. So much to think about. So I had lots of experiences, and I am very much willing to do business all the time. And I am fond of doing business, and I enjoy doing business before I became DXN. So I continued my studies in the PhD level. So going to another venture, level up. So from the professor degree, I studied PhD in language teaching. So when I got into it after few subjects, a few units, continued again because I had many children to tend to, doing household chores, doing businesses day and night, washing in the evening, checking notes, checking papers, recording. Oh my God, so very busy during the night, bringing the school work at home. So I slept late. I woke up early to prepare in going to school. So at the same time, the mother, the same time businesswoman, the same time studying, the same everything, doing so many things in my life. That's why I got very sick. I acquired this migraine because of my ulceritis. So that stomach pain went up and became problem here. Then it went up to migraine, sinusitis. Then we are a family of singers. We sing a lot. All of us are I'm proud to say, are good singers. From the mother only. From the mother to my children. So we are good singers. We can sing anywhere and everywhere. We are not afraid to sing anywhere and everywhere and all the time. So because of that, I was also a singer in school. So I got irritated on my throat. I got pharyngitis and laryngitis, and continued on working and doing business and taking care of the children. And because of my twins, and these twins are very, very malikot, they are still small. So when they were growing up, so double time. So that's all. Because I believe there are still more questions coming. So that's all my life story. when I was not yet a DXN member, businesswoman, and a college professor. Very busy doing business.
Wow, thank you so much, Tita Tata, for sharing your beautiful background before joining the XN. So originally, you're already an entrepreneur and daltanan. So meaning you have been just creating and creating and creating before you joined the XN, which is a very beautiful, which is a nice skill to have. Not just nice, but really a wonderful skill kasi it's contributed so much to also your journey and your present in the XN kasi you have already undergone a lot of parang you have already undergone a lot of challenges from your previous selling background or marketing and entrepreneur background, at the same time your professional background, which is being a professor, diba? So that is really awesome. So we honor and acknowledge you for that. And yeah, what else is possible? Darlene will ask the next question.
Okay. Actually, the next question, actually somehow na-answer na konti ni Tito Tata. Like, the next question is actually, what challenges did you encounter as a mother and an entrepreneur? So, from what she mentioned earlier, she's juggling everything, household chores too. So, ang capacity ni Tito Tata is really big. And I can't imagine the workload. She brings home all the, I think that's part of, somehow na answer niya. And other than those na mention ni mo, Tita Tata, what are the other challenges you encountered as an entrepreneur and also as a mother? Or, yes.
Yeah, yeah. You know, when I talk, I never stop. That's why when I talk, I forgot to stop. I forget. So my lips run quickly. My mouth runs quickly. My mind runs quickly. And also my body. So as I went back to my story, as a mother, actually, I do not come from Zamboanga. I was the pure Visayan, but not pure in Visayan because my blood is a mixture of course, Trumata is Japanese, a bit sort of a little of Japanese, and we have the Visayan and Spanish in Dumaguete City. So mixture of races. So my life in Zamboanga came suddenly, just a quick change, decision that I would come here together with my cousin, a girl cousin. So when I came here, I got surprised with the culture here because it's it's so different from our culture in Dumaguete City, which is called the land of the gentle people. So I used to smile, to laugh. So all of a sudden, 100%, 101% totally changed because after a few months, yun nasabi na syempre, I met a friend and became my boyfriend, and my boyfriend became my husband. So parang inyong and a boyfriend together walking and riding in a motorcycle. Okay, our relatives and neighbors will say, buntis na yan, pregnant na yan kasi nag-angkas-angkas na sa motor. Yung bang they are very judgmental. Yung you did not do it yet, but they think that you did it. That's why, so I told my husband, my boyfriend na, sige, we'll get married because I am ashamed of what I heard about. They were talking that I will become pregnant, this and that, because he made sundo. And I was working at the best mall, the first big mall in our city. So I was assigned at the makeup section, yung beauty ko pang beauty. So I was there. He made sundo every night. So then I got married, and of course I made adjustments inside the family and to the relatives. So again, I do business. I did many businesses because I want to live happily, and I need my own. I have to have my own money to spend so that I will not be totally dependent upon my husband. So as a mother, challenges as a mother, so many in a new environment, so many inside the house, but still I was very strong. I need to be very patient and understanding. I absorb anything I see and I hear, and then I continued going to school as going to school again because I brought here from Dumaguete City one box of gold medals and mga ribbons. So I decided to go to school even if I am married. So there were objections, but I kept holding on my decision to proceed. So I almost to finish, and I met the XN as entrepreneur again. In just few weeks, 1 week, I did not know. I just met this person who became my upline. She was a medical representative, and then we met at inside Jollibee. I was taking merienda snacks because I was preparing then my students from different departments, College of Engineering, Education, College of Nursing, Nutrition, so many departments in our university. So I told them to prepare because on that very day we had our big competition, drama competition, and I was the advisor. I was the overall chairman for that activity, very big activity. So while they were preparing for such activity, a big competition in our university, I went out and took my snacks at Jollibee. There I met the person whom I do not know because we met the first time, and she was beautiful. Of course, she was medrep. She looks very beautiful, very cute. And then nagbinisaya, asking me to share a table. I was there to take a snacks if I could not. I'm not mistaken. So she told me if I could be her business partner. But that time I was sick. I had so many ailments and many maintenance in my body. Marami na akong iniinom maintenance meron akong hypertension, I have asthma, diabetes, allergy, so skin allergy because of my asthma, pharyngitis, laryngitis, scoliosis, arthritis, ulceritis, so many gallstones. I had gallstones. I had myoma, so many to count. So most of these ailments, I already had my maintenance. So I told that girl who became my upline, I told her that I'm not interested because I am in a hurry, and I was inside my mind, I thought of this involves money. And that time I do not have money. My money inside my pocket was only 300 pesos. So that's the beginning of the story. We met inside Jollibee because of sitting arrangements. She had no table, and she sat beside me on my small table, and we met, and just in few minutes we became friends, and she brought me to our university, and I took the chances of bringing me to the university because I was in a hurry, and while she was driving the car, that's the time she invited me to join DXN. And honestly, she didn't know about DXN because she was also new in that business, in DXN business. She had registered just few days ago. So when I asked about DXN, I was thinking, all I thought DXN was radio station. So she told me these are products, and I asked her, why are you doing this and business when you are medrep? So she told me she needs additional income to augment her income as medrep. She told me that she needs additional, so she is now doing this and business. So we passed by pharmacies, and she distributed samples of Dixon coffee, Lychee coffee. We passed by the banks. I told her to hurry because I'm having my drama competition. So thank God that was the answer to my prayers, because for how many years I came to Zamboanga. I married a Zamboangueño for how many years? I did business for so many kinds, so many types, and I kept on praying God that, Lord, give me a good business for me and my family, so that I will be spending my own money from my own pocket, that I will not be asking from any, even to my husband. So thank you, God, that I met DXN. And if I will continue the story as entrepreneur, after 1 week, I became a star agent, more than a week. And after 1 week, and I was surprised when somebody called me, my friend, a teacher also, she told me, my business partner, she told me, Dorisa Ayub, that the check has arrived at the center. And that center, I will not mention anymore. The check has arrived, and the amount of my check was 7,600 pesos. I was shocked and I was very excited. I became so happy. So happy because never I expected that I would having such amount, 7,600 pesos income as part-time while I was teaching at the university and doing my household chores and other businesses. So I became very happy, and she asked me, oh Tata, you give me 2 gallons of ice cream. She was my business partner, Norisa Ayub. She told me, naku, she got jealous. She envied my 7,600. She told me, because she was thinking, she is my business partner, direct business partner. She was thinking, of course, she knows that her points are my points. So she told me, you give me, she was at the center, service center. She told me, you give me 2 gallons of ice cream, I will get your, before, di ba, pwede lang sa body gets our check, bonus check, and buy or in cash. Buy some products and the rest in cash. So she told me my bonus was 7,600. So she told me, I'll get your bonus. I have it changed. I'll buy products. What products do you want to buy? That's the beginning. How I started. I really taking some of the products because I only could buy, honestly speaking, I don't have money. I don't have enough money to buy the XN products. What I bought are this coffee, toothpaste, soap, and all the rest. Sometimes I buy, sometimes I bought, sometimes I cannot buy. So that's the beginning. I was very happy. I feel blessed. So I told my business partner, okay, you change my bonus check, and you buy 3 gallons of ice cream instead 2 that you are asking. She was happy. That's the beginning. I became star agent. So my bonus 7,600. Then I resigned from my employment. Take note, I do not know my apply her once. Diba? Hindi ako natakot. I tried. I took the risk. Kasi talagang inside my mind, I need to add my income. And I am trying, kept on trying. If any venture that would come to my life, any chances, privileges, possibility that would come to me, I took the challenge. I am taking the challenge and decided to do it honestly and fearlessly. As long as I do it correctly.
Yay, thank you, Tita Tata, for sharing extensively how you started with DXN and how it all how you met actually your upline, and also from your shares from earlier, Jod, lahi jud imong space of your space of speed like for people say mo ha, it's normal, but your speed is not normal for so I would also like to honor and acknowledge how fast you work and how focused you are with what you actually like. But I think because I feel that it's not it not everyone has that kanang, you know, the focus and the kanang, you know, to risk and resign after the first check. So nalingaw jud ko sa imong, actually gina-transcribe na ko ang story while also listening to you, Tita, and I'm getting a lot. And I think Ate would what would you like to ask Tita Tata?
So yeah, just to follow up on Darlene's comment, also honor and acknowledge Tita Tata for her speed, very fast, and at the same time, the space of joy actually worked for her. So what we're doing right now is just doing a summary of what Tita Tata just mentioned, like some bullet points, like what's working for her. And for now that we noticed is her speed of space and the space of joy, which contributes so much to creating what she would like to have in life. So the next question is, speaking of joy, what's fun about being a mother and at the same time doing DXN? Anong masaya? What's fun about it? About being a mother and at the same time doing DXN, or being in DXN with your...
Yeah. So I'll slow down a bit. You know what? I cannot fully express because it's in English. If this is Tagalog,
Ay,
I
pwede mag-Tagalog, tita. English lang ang mga question, pero pwede ka ayo mag-Tagalog. So we could speak in Tagalog if you like.
Pwede ka ayaw dito.
Maaari tayo magsalita ng Tagalog. So, ano
marami,
yung masaya? Ano yung
marami
masaya
ba
about...
Jens? Marami ba
Ah,
Jens?
we have at least around 20. 20 to ano.
Okay, baka hindi nalalam paano mag get in, mag-join. So, to continue with my story, wala ko masyadong enjoyment and fun as a mother. Kasi, actually, if I count the hardships, if I remember the difficulties in life as a mother, talagang I was very busy then. I do not have so much time to enjoy because my twins are still very small, so I need to take care of them. Siyempre, as a mother, in the morning, I need to prepare 2 baskets of food and battle, yung chupon. Kasi everyday I go to work, they're still very young. So yung iniwan ko sa mga relatives ko at kapitbahay ang mga anak ko. So there was not so much fun. Pagdating din sa bahay, so many paperworks because as a teacher, so many things to do, to record and prepare for the following day because my students are giants, bigger than me. So I need to be firm and strong to face these students with so much to consider. So I need to be ready so that I can answer all what they ask inside. So I have my strategies that they will also be nervous when I get inside the classroom. I am very vigilant and I'm very strict inside the classroom. But when I go out from the classroom, we become friends. But inside the classroom, I am the chairman. So, not so much happiness because busy doing business, taking care of the children, cooking, etc., etc. But positive mind, I carry the positivity in my mind and the positivity in my heart. So I did manage to be happy in many ways and in many times. Marami ding mga pagkataon na maging happy tayo kahit kulang tayo sa oras. Depende na lang yan sa atin, how we manage ourselves. We can happy, we can laugh because the word of God says there is time for everything, a time to laugh, to cry, to eat, to sleep, to be merry, to be sad. So, pwede. So, but, happiness, yes, a bit, but challenges are so many. Challenges as a mother were so many, and having fun while doing DXN is very important to me. Learning while having fun. There is fun while also learning. So, to continue, slowly, my 12 ailments became lesser. Nagiging pakunti-kunti na lang. Yung migraine, sa ulceritis pala yun. You know what? Yung mga panahon na yun, nabaguhan lang ako sa DXN, dahil sa mga Binisaya health tips, lagay ng dito, leaves ng tangan-tangan, atis, leaves dito sa tiyan, leaves of mga tangan-tangan ng atis. We have this kalingag para hampul-hampul sa tiyan, para pangpawala daw ng hangin sa tiyan. So many mga herbal, mga leaves nilalagay. Yung katawan ko parang na di mo na makilala, mukha na lang kasi puno na yung auntie ko na Binisaya. O di ba? Manghihilot na mananambal. O di ba? Before the exam, may quack doctor pa ako. May manghihilot, pero I love my auntie, wala na siya. Thank you, auntie, for taking care of me. So, challenges sa DXN. Doing DXN has lots of fun talaga. Before, pag mag-invite, early in the morning, I went out. Tingnan nyo ang life ko. Early in the morning, before going to school, I left home early and went back home late in the evening. Murag agila. You know what? Early in the morning, I passed by 2 to 3 houses, 2 to 3 friends, and then ginigising ko sila early in the morning. Buenas, mayong buntag. Maski nakadungog na, sirado ang pultahan. Makadungog sa kutingog. Huy, andyan si DXN. Nakalimutan na nila yung pangalan ko. Hindi na ako tata. Sinasabi nila tata. Always I told them, you put H. Tata. Para mas maganda. Sabi nila, minsan, oftentimes I took my breakfast sa mga friends, sa mga relatives because I want to invite them and tell them to join DXN. Recruit. I do recruitment early in the morning. After my class, lunchtime, nag-recruit, nag-invite din ako. After my classes in the afternoon, pag wala akong PhD subjects, PhD classes, nag-invite din ako. You know what? I walk around the city. I do not have pamasahe. I don't have money to buy products of DXN, lahat ng mga battle products. I do not have much money. Only I can only buy a few products. Pero ngayon iba na, laklak na. Kanina bumili na ako ng 30,000. So before, ladies and gentlemen, kaya sinipagan ko, ginawa ko na mahusay, ginawa ko na mabuti, walang pahinga. Ako ang babaeng walang pahinga. But I was happy doing the DXN. Early in the morning, mag-breakfast ako sa mga kaibigan ko. Wala akong pakialam. Basta smile lang ako. Tapos kopi-kopi. Tapos merong breakfast. Minsan, makita pa lang nila ako sa door. Sabi nila, ay, si DXN pala. Nakalimutan nila yung pangalan ko. Ay, anong next end? Yung pangalan ko, TATAH. Kaya yung iba, many of them called me, oy, andito si TATAH. Di ba masaya? Ismile lang ako, hindi ako mag-negative. Kaya kabahala kayo dyan, basta ako positive. Then, noon time, lalabas ako ng school. I left the school early. Sabi ng mga estudyante, Ma'am, where are you going? Sabi ko, why? Anong pakialam ninyo pag mag-alis ako noon time? Because I walk around the city 2 to 3 kilometers, and then mga estudyante ko sinasabi niya, ma'am, nakita kita doon sa Tituan, doon sa, bakit? Anong pakialam mo? Bakit? Tapos ang dean, my dean was Visayan, dean in the university. She would tell me, Day, why did you leave your room early? Because in my mind, magnegosyo na ako. Few minutes, I leave the room, then I left the room, then do business. Then I came back rushing before the next subject so that I won't be late. Class na naman, excited na naman class. After my classes in the afternoon, out again, do DXN again. You see, I walk, I try, worked hard. Kaya it's not a reason that we could hear some DXN partners who said, ay, wala akong pera pambili, ay, wala akong pamasahe, ay, ulan, ay, pag ulan, you cover coffee. You cover your face. Pag walang pamasahe, you walk, you keep on walking. There are many people around the city. You walk, you go there, you walk, and then pagkagabi, kung saan ka dumating sa paryente, kumain ka na panihapon. So, siguro mahirap para sa iba, pero when you smile and when you give laughter and you have this honesty in your heart and in your mind, dala mo yun. Yung happiness that it shows in your face, it shows when you talk how happy you are, how true you are in your words, in your actions. When you are true in your words, in your actions, that they will believe you and they will register because you are true in what you say. Hindi ako pag sinabi kong wala akong pamasahe. Pag sinabi kong and then I force people to buy. I force people to buy. Pag wala kang pera, sige daw, ipalabas ka. Wala akong pera, ipalabas mo daw ang wallet mo. Sinungaling ka, kay may pera ka. Tapos pag sabi ka ng wala talaga, hindi talaga ako makabili 1 pack. Ayun, sa yung customer, hindi talaga ako makabili ng 1 pack. Pack! Ano ko talaga, kaagad yung coffee. Butasan ko yung coffee. 10 lang bilhin mo, hindi ko sinabing 1 pack. Wala akong pang 10. Ay, hindi ko maniniwala. You have your earrings, you have gold earrings, you have gold watch, you have etc. You have this and that. Tapos wala kang pera. Huy, hindi ako naniwala sa'yo. Ito na lang, 5 sachet. So may benta ko. Pag ulan, they will buy because they will pity me. Nabasa ako sa ulan, buy pack ang bilhin nila. Pag tingnan niyo, nabasa ako, galing ako school, wala talaga akong kawawa naman ako. Ngayon mga ganun, simple mga statements to convince that they will buy. Ito namang mga, marami kasi mga in the offices, pag open pang office, because there are days that my classes end at 4 o'clock. So mayroon pang 1 hour going to office. I'll ride a tricycle going there. And I have friends na mga LTO na mga medyo hot, aggressive sila. Magsabi sila, ma'am, saan na yung mo, pangpastrong mo? Yung bang gusto nilang pumasok sa barangay hall na wala na silang action, sa isip na lang. Mga manyak bagamay. So I told them, sige, ipalabas ang pera. Pera! Hindi pwede, walang pera. And then so I got so many friends sa SSS. Ngayon, hindi ko na sila nabisita sa LTO, sa BIR, mga eskwela, mga schools, mga offices. But now, because of COVID, wala na muna, dito na muna sa bahay. So yung mga sakit ko, di ba marami sila, more than 10. Nagiging, successful punti yung business ko. In 3 months, nagiging ako Star Ruby. I met your mom, Neng Swelto. because when I was 2 months in DXN, somebody gave me the police woman, chief accountant. Binigyan niya ako ng 150,000. The neighboring office of the chief accountant sa police, auditor, gave me 150,000 and 50,000 budget for my travel expenses. I was given a total of 350,000. She was not a friend to me. I went to her office because of my sister-in-law told me to go to that office para to buy, to ask if she has this wide acres of land because yung somebody abroad want to buy a lot, very big lot. And that chief accountant was an agency para lot, real estate business. So I went there. I waited for 8 hours just to get into her office. When I get into her office, so many foods on the table. I was invited to eat. Although I was very hungry, I did not eat. Kunwari lang. Kasi hindi ko siya kilala. At an instant, we became very close friends. At an instant, the following day, marami na akong pera at marami akong products because she bought many products including the auditor. Yung auditor, yung wife niya, the wife is very young, nurse, na wala na silang romance because he's very old, the wife is very young. So I told him, ito, may formula ako, love formula. I created that love formula and it was very effective. There was a great happening during that night. Immediately after, the day after, that's why it began my business. It went high. I got hold of 350,000 pesos. I went to Manila. I never knew of one person in Manila office. I do not know how to go to Ortigas. I do not know how to buy. I do not know everything because I was still 2 months and enough, 2 months and a half in the DXN business. And take note, there was no bubble chart. There was no what do you call this, e-world, no gadgets. When I started doing my DXN, my cell phone was very big, and then yung mga keypad, ganyan mo talaga yung keypad, tapos mahulog yung keypad. Sinasabi sana yung letter E, yung 1, maloka ako sa mga, kaya itong finger ko, tingnan nyo na na siya na. Kaya that was the beginning of DXN business. No gadget, no laptop, no tablet, no, etc. Now, DXN is on your hand. Nandyan na lang. Nandyan, libre na lahat. Online training. Kami, wala. I do not know what are the benefits of the products. I do not know. Yung sa akin lang experience na sinasabi ko, bula-bula lang, bula-bula. And then I have that confidence in me. I am very confident. When I talk, parang sigurado talaga 1,000,000% yung sinasabi ko. Pero inside my mind, totoo kaya yun. Pero yung sinasabi ko talaga siya. So when I went to head office, that was the beginning. I heard the golden voice of Apply Neng, Crown Ambassador Suelto. Because yung 300,000 ko, the management, the head office would not receive my 300,000 pesos because I was not a service center. Not service center director. I do not have a service center. But I never knew about it. What I knew, I have this 300,000 and 50,000 pocket money. So I pushed, I forced the management, the head office, si Ma'am Angie na yata yun. Mayroong mga iba doon. I forced them that I will buy. Nag-absent ako sa school kay pagpunta lang doon magbili ng, and then tinawagan si Tita Lulu, but Tita Lulu was not my apply. So tinawagan si Nastax, tawagan si Osler, and then the management, the head office decided that I will buy the products 100 pesos sa pangalan ni Apply Neng Suelto. O, di ba? Saya. Then pumunta ako sa Davao. My money was only 36 pesos. Nalibre ako lahat ni Kuya Art. Pagkain kaagad. After snacks, pagkain. Hindi pa kami lumabas sa Genting, nag-breakfast kami, I will not forget. Yung mabait talaga si Kuya Art, tapos si Neng, silent lang siya. Hindi pa kami natapos magkain sa Ginseng Hotel. Hindi pa kami, nagsabi si Kuya Art, saan tayo bibili ng merienda ni Tata? Wow! Yung mind ko, mahilig sa kain, o di ba? Mahilig talaga. So, hindi pa nakatapos sa breakfast, sa sumptuous breakfast, o di ba? Sabi ko, Neng, may damit sa airport, Neng, may damit is red tapos brown. Sabi niya, ako din, ganito ang damit ko, o di ba? Then we saw each other, di ba? Automatic kami naging friendship. And then, doon ako natulog sa bahay ninyo. And you were still very young. Maliliit pa kayo. May mga sako-sako doon naka-display si Neng Swelto, mga tsinelas, etc. Tapos na, paano pa, mamaya at continue. O di ba, happy. Maliit pa kayo. Ngayon, dalaga na. O di ba?
Yay! What
Thank
a
you.
beautiful journey. Go, Dal, go.
Thank you, Tita Tata. We honor and acknowledge you sharing your experience actually with how you started with DXN and actually how you also met our parents because for me, wala ko nila ginadala with sa DXN. So di kaya na ko ma-remember ang mga tao na na-meet and how they actually met with people. So it's funny and murag throwback to be learning how my parents also actually treated the family in the XN. And dagan kong natunan with sa imo Tita Tata. I think asa na to ako ang ano jud is you kept choosing DXN no matter what was in front of you. You kept choosing and choosing and choosing, and no matter what it takes. Mao mo what I saw from your story is you just kept choosing it until people actually called you, wala na si Miss DXN, di na Tata with an H, but Lady DXN nang tawag sa imo ha. So, but you still kept choosing, and I actually love, you're like also your energy dito ba in terms of your story with how you started with DXN, how you actually di man siya manipulated in a good way kay gipakita nimo sa ilaha that they actually have the money to they actually have money to buy. It's just that they're not interested, and dili siya tong forced na kanang imuhamag ko yung mention niya na gina-force mo sila to buy, and that works for you because you're such a mother figure. so mga gusto mag-copy kasi you also check the people you force because Tita Tata knows the people she forced. So and you actually allowed them to expand their actual capacity to buy, and you also manipulated in a good way by acting. So, and asking for what you actually require. Diba mo, ingon ka na, I don't have the money for this now, ana. And now that nakita na ko sa imo, it actually, there's a lot of point of view manggod pag inana. And that's what I find really fun and exciting sa imong journey, Tita. And that's, I would like to just point that out.
Meron pa,
for the people
meron pa marami.
And I think
meron pa
and I think
other experiences.
Gani, for sure.
Meron
For
pa.
many years with the XN, yes.
Marami
So
pa.
Ate Tina would also share her like
Marami pa.
yeah.
Yes, I am sure daghan kayo
Mga
na sa
happy.
when you are with her, you never run out of stories, and she has been with the XN for many years, and so kada adlaw na ay storya na ay fun story with Tita Tata. And thank you also. What I also notice is you don't buy excuses of other people. I think that's what mautong ginaingon ni Darlene. You don't buy the excuse of other people, and you make them
Correct.
you ask questions so that they get to be aware na ilang excuse is actually not working for them. So that was what you were doing.
Correct.
And that is something that is a kanang if nakata sa DXN, it's something that we have. It's a skill that everybody should incorporate as well. So of course not a should, but you know, you can master it, and si Tita Tata is the master of that when it comes to, you know, and I think all the mothers, most mothers, you know, they have mastered this skill of questioning and not buying sa mga complaints and excuses. And many people will complain, but Tita Tata never complained with her situation. I mean, I know where you're coming from, like being a mother, at the same time you have a professional job, and at the same time doing the DXN business is not an easy feat. It's something that only superheroes can do, but it's something that you choose. It's something that, you know, gipili nimo, and that's why, because you chose it, that's why it's working for you, and you're creating a lot of results from it. And many people in this world, what's happening is they're not choosing. They would rather, you know, they're choosing their complaints. So ang mga ubang tao, they choose the complaints, but Tita Tata choose the possibilities. Choose like, unsa pa akong pwedeng mahimo, what can I create from this, and then people come to you and contribute to your journey. So thank you for sharing that beautiful those beautiful stories, and we would love to hear from them, but maybe we'll just do a part 2 for Tita Tata in the future. Also because I know
Marami pa, tsaka yung mga hilain ko talaga yan. Yung mga ganyan.
diba?
Pero depende kung sino.
I think class na yun na
Timing din.
I think kana imuhang class is ano, what's a beautiful class? Art of selling Tata at Milano.
Yes.
I go to
I have this stages. Titingnan ko muna observation, o di ba? Meron ako ganyan, observation theory, tapos obra na, depende kung paano.
That is a skill, so true. That is
Observation, tapos analysis, o di ba? Sige, go kay baka yung time natin.
yes. So
I don't
with that,
mind excuse me, I don't mind my time. You know, ako wala. I don't mind my time. I just arrived from a meeting, church meeting, but I don't mind my time. We had our afternoon, yung beautypreneur, and that etc. But when I am happy, I'm happy doing anything. That's like, I'm happy sharing. Kaya I don't mind my time as long as my stomach has something. May laman. Okay, you keep going.
May laman
Dollar, keep going.
So we keep going. Yeah, so we have one more. We have actually two more, but you answered naman. But sige, let's have the fourth question, which is tell us a memorable and funny story experience about you and your DXN business. I know you mentioned earlier, but tell us more about it and what you'd like to share.
Yes. When I received my 75,000 pesos, now it's 100. Diba? There is bonus when you have 3 DXN partners, 3 legs, direct legs who were able to accumulate 60,000 points each, 3 legs of 60-60, 3 legs. So when you are qualified of such requirement, you are given 100,000 pesos. Right? 5 legs, 5 legs who received 12,500. 5 legs. So that 5 legs before, it's not 100,000, it was 75. Ito ang nangyari. When I went to the bank ATM, ito memorable talaga ito. I would never forget this. When I went to the bank and insert my ATM, when I read the screen of that ATM, it was 160,000 plus 164 or something like that. Hoy, nagulat ako. Why? Because why is it 100,000 plus when I didn't receive such any even once that amount? So insert again my ATM. Pareho pa rin yung 100,000 plus. So, lumingon ako kung sino yung mga nasa likod ko. Kayo no naman, allergic talaga tayo sa mga nakapila-pila. Nakabalandra talaga yung 160,000 yata yon 160. Because my bonus before was big. So, ganon. 60,000 plus na pa. So, pag ganyan, that time big. Tapos bumaba. Kay nag-siege. Di ba? Maraming mga rason. Bumaba ng bumaba ng bumaba. Tapos dahan-dahan umakyat. So, paglingon ko, and that was Saturday. Kaya I was excited sana to get my ATM bonus. Yun na, Dixon bonus through ATM. Nagpanic ako. And that was very memorable. Bakit siya na 100,000 plus? Umuwi ako na parang matamlay, na parang worried. Hala, nagkamali ang DXN. Nabigyan, napadalhan ako ng maraming pera. Yun pala yung bonus ko sa yung na-qualify ako for that incentive na bigay ni DXN. 75 pa noon. And after 2 years, nagiging 100. So that was very memorable. And the next memorable experiences in my life is when we went to Palawan as my first TSI local travel, DXN free travel. Amazing. Pagpunta sa Palawan, hindi ko alam, kami ni Robin, talagang hataw kami kumuha ng ang daming pagkain, overflowing. We were thinking, kami ni Robin side by side na only one serving. Yun pala, eat all you can, na hanggang masuka ka, saka libre lang lahat, na overflowing. They kept on putting food. Yun bang dagdag ng food. Tapos, very memorable kasi very first time, Palawan, di ba? Maganda yung trip sa Palawan. The second time, yung local trip, very memorable, yung Plantation Bay, nag-Bohol, nag-Cebu, nag-Marco Polo. So, wow, very memorable. I could never forget that. And then, ito ring then the next memorable experience ko was yung triple akong umakyat as awardee sa MOA. I was told by the clapper sa MOA stage, "Ma'am, you go up stage only once." Sabi ko sa kanya, "Ano? Only once? Yung 3 awards ko, pinaghirapan ko yun? And you are telling me now that I will go up only once to get my 3 awards." O, di ba? Malapit na mag-apat. 3 yung awards na umakyat. I went up on stage with the 3 awards and very funny. Why? The first time I went up on stage, baligtad yung certificate. Sabi ni sina Miss Shirley, sina Osler, nag-sign sa akin. You look at the certificate pala, baligtad pala yun. Yung nakatuad ba? Tuwad yung pangalan ng certificate. But I was happy, so happy on the stage, very memorable. I went again for the second award and then I went again and again for the third time. So I got 3 awards in one anniversary. And Aldrijan was the host, became host. Kayo, ikaw, Dalar, kayo ni Aldrijan, very memorable. Kasali ako sa practice and then nag-host again si Jan, very memorable. And then my ITSI travel, siguro mga 8 to 9 travels. Very memorable. Very memorable. When you're given free travel by DXN, all expenses paid. Nothing. No expenses and eat all you can. Yung tiyan na lang natin ang mag-surrender. So many, lalo na sa cruise ship. Thank you, God. Thank you, Dr. Lim. Thank you, DXN. Thank you, Uplines. Because this is an answered prayer. Because this is not happening to all. Only few are called, but many are called, but few are chosen. Ang dami nating inimbita, but hindi sila positibo. Meron ding nag-try, pero hindi tinuloy-tuloy. Yung bang gustong pera kaagad, enjoy kaagad, no. Never you could enjoy automatically. You will enjoy your DXN life when you pass so many trials and difficulties. I had passed so many trials and difficulties along my journey with DXN. I am not an exemption. Even, I believe si Neng ganon din. so many trials, so many difficulties, so many thorns and thistles. DXN is not a bed of roses, but you need to surpass all these trials. Itong mga thorns and mga problems along the way, even problems in the family, problems among leaders, problems among partners, love lines and brother lines. But we need to be strong, and we need to get to hold, to be firm. We need to have patience, unlimited patience, and even this example, at this time we are worried, we are sad, we are hurt, but you let this pass, so that at the next day that would come, still we're happy again. And before going to bed, positive yung mind. Minsan mahirap intindihin, minsan apektado tayo, but we need to be strong, we need to be very patient, we need to be prayerful, extend miles in understanding. So those were very memorable experiences, the travel, the free travel, and together with the mga crowns, and then this mga humble crowns. O, diba? Thank you. Thank you so much, DXN. Thank you din, upline. Mga
Wow.
uplines.
Lami gid kayo ang mga stories when it comes to mga TSI. Aside from that, also when we receive our awards, because we have truly, worked for it, and some people, we go through a lot of those trials, in a sense that, because not everybody will choose to believe you right away. So kana ang mga usa sa mga trials nga, kana when people don't believe you at the beginning, but then there will always be people who will also choose the business with you. And this is a beautiful thing when you align with people who have the same vision and mission as you, and then align with them and form a group. And I know your Zamboanga team is really, really doing great, and also your Dumaguete, and of course all over the Philippines. You are all over, and I'm sure you also have your Davao team as well, diba? Yeah, so Tita Tata has actually spread her DXN network in various cities, not just in Zamboanga, but all over the Philippines and the world. So, yon. So, thank you, Tita Tata, for sharing those beautiful memories and stories. Ang dili gid nato maliptan, always, it's a signature in DXN. You will never go hungry in our trips. Ang imuhang tiyan, ang mabutod. Okay? So, it's always, scrap the diet when you are on a DSI trip. So, good luck tayo dahil marami tayong i-claim na travel this coming when the, lockdown eases up. When the lockdown eases up, it's like, oh my God, so many travels na i-claim. What else is possible? How does it get any better than this? And so, regardless, I mean, this is a beautiful company talaga because you get to enjoy what you work for, So, and thank you for showing us, Tita Tata, for your life as well, and how you are persistent and committed to creating the life that you'd like to have in a fun way, And we're not saying na wala tayong giagian ng mga kanang mga challenges and
Alisod.
all, and even yes, naama na siya, but again, it's always the 10-second increments of what are you choosing? Will you gonna be choose, to look at the hardness of it, or would you go with the possibilities? So, and for Tita Tata, it's always the joy and the possibilities that she's choosing, regardless of, what shows up. And I know your faith is also contributing to a lot of the peace that you have been creating in your life, and also the harmony in your family. So this goes to show your devotion as well to the faith. Ayan. So Darlene will ask the final, So Darlene?
Actually, si Tita Tata, she's been giving snippets of her message to the audience. Like, she's so fast. Kanang paspas kay ka, Tita Tata, that you are actually already answering the questions before they're being asked. So that's your space, and that's a skill. And like,
Oh, correct.
so question actually is, unsa daw imong message sa tanan na minaw sa toa and the future people who will watch this, your team, your playmates in the future, the team Masaya, the tribe that you found with DXN. What is your message po?
Actually, you know what? This is talagang ganito ako. Siyempre, as a mother, so many things to do. But I am happy, blessed. Before I'll give you the message, I'm so blessed because John is really doing his best to become crown. And my two beautiful ladies, my two children, Feby and Aini, are talagang doing full blast DXN. Feby resigned as an employee, the DPWH. Aini also has decided not to work anymore as nurse RN. So this is the time, this is the decision I have been waiting for. But this time it is now. It is here now that I am now a bit relaxed because both sides I have my right hand, I have my left hand, right hand, left, and I have my forward. My forward is Andre. So thank God for this privilege, this opportunity, this possibility that happens to me. And I am sure that everybody would agree that all mothers have difficulties in my life, and I am just human. Sometimes I get hurt, I get sad, I become happy, but it's our option. It's always our choice to left sadness, loneliness, bitterness, to put them away, all the negative vibes, because DXN is positivity, DXN is honesty, DXN is cheerfulness. So kept holding on the meaning of that, and all to all our DXN partners, to all our DXN family. DXN is life. DXN is a journey that everybody is walking along that road to success. Everybody must walk on the road amidst difficulties, just overpass, surpass. If you do not know, you learn. There are trainings online. You see, at this time, COVID is talagang this second wave is no. Before the last year, we don't have victims around here in the neighborhood, but now we have few who became victims, and few houses are locked down, offices are locked down, even hospital is locked down. So this is part of our life. So what we will do as DXN member, as DXN leader, because of this pandemic, the more we need to take the products, the more we use the products. We don't accept reasons that I don't have money to buy. You find ways so that you will be having the money. Magamay paraan talaga yan. It's always a decision. Like ako, di ba, wala naman akong pangbili before. Wala talaga. I was alone doing the DXN. Thank God I have now my children supporting me and doing really what is life in DXN. So wala. They started zero. They started no members. If I put the members, only few, but after 2 months, and nag-start agent sila, and thank you, magti 10,000 na sila in 4 months. So may paraan talaga. Kay my ladies, my girls, wala silang masyadong friends. Wala talaga. Kaya yung sinasabing, wala akong mabentahan, wala akong kakilala, wala akong maimbita, wala maparegister, wala akong kakilala, it's a no to that. We go to church, we go to sari store, we go to mall, parking area, anywhere there are people, and these people you give smile, and you just ask, do you know what is DXN? Have you heard about DXN? So that's an example that you can register, and you open your mouth, because if you do not open your mouth, they will never know that you are a DXN. that you have this product, the good products, good for COVID, protection and prevention. So take more, drink more, use more, and be extra careful. Just apply the protocol para hindi mahabol, mapreso, whatever, ma-penalized. So this is an income, DXN is for everybody. This is income opportunity. DXN is income opportunity. Many are jobless now. Many business establishments closed, lalo na yung maliliit. Kaya many employees natanggal. So my partners, my friends, ito na ang tamang negosyo. Sa bahay lang, may paraan. Attend online, learn and keep on learning. I do not accept the word. I do not like the word busy, yung sinasabing busy, na may time naman. Busy, yung busy na wala na talagang tulog at wala na talagang oras kumain. Yun ang sinasabing busy. Yung busy-busyhan lang yun. The more we will look for busy people. Kaya itong mga busy people, hindi tapulan. They are not lazy people. Ang mga busy people are very hardworking people. Sila na yung number 1 sa mga listahan ninyo, top 10. So, ganun ako pag magsasalita. Sorry na lang kung may masaktan. Pero yun talaga ako kasi syempre, this is my time to share. And then be very powerful. Powerful. You could never become powerful pag walang laman ito. And then ito talaga. And they use this. And then syempre this, titingnan ninyo, attack the heart. O, diba? Persuade the heart. Convince the mind, but persuade the heart. Yung heart talaga importante yan. Kasi yung mind, the mind forgets. The heart, o diba? Kailangan may boyfriend na. O diba? So the heart is also important. Emotion, dala, o diba? O, marami dyan. We will pray. So, this is income opportunity. The extent is income opportunity. And then just be careful, the protocol, and choose to be successful. Choose to become, to succeed. Choose to be promoted. Choose to do bigger PPB, personal point value. Kasi kami, we encourage not anymore 1,000. Wala na sa amin yung 1,000, 3,000. Pag may 1,000, choice pa rin nila yon. Pero we encourage here diamonds to, ako last month, 11,000 plus personal. Mga anak ko, may mga 7, 6. Kaya kami, wala na kami yung mga 1, 2, 3, minimum 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Si Lucy Mariano, 12,000 plus yan. Si Nena, 12,000. Yung mga dito, nandito, naka-watch ngayon, Lucy Mariano, nakita ko yung pangalan niya, 12,000 plus PPB. Si Nena din, 12,000 PPB. May mga 10, kaya thank you mga diamonds, are very obedient. May mga diamonds here, mga kagrupo, mga kag-birds ko. So kaya, ang sikreto, ito, as DXN member, pag ang kaharap mo 20 years old, kahit ako 60, I can be 20. Di ba? Happy. If in front of me is 30 years old, 30 years company, I can be 30. O pag 40 ka, 40 din ako. Pag 50 ka, 50 din ako. Pag 60 ka, 60 din ako. So, respect is most important. Respect begets respect. Sometimes there are few disrespectful na tayo as the model, as upline, or tayo yung nauna sa DXN, ano mo na lang, i-adjust na lang natin yung sarili natin. Choose again to be happy and attend online trainings for everybody. All are free. We have 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we have daily, we have Tuesday, may Tuesday kami, may Friday kami, o may Saturday pa din, may Sunday. Talagang halos everyday meron. Ako today 4. So talagang, pero hindi ako nagsabi na busy ako sa online training, no. Kahit ngayon mag 12 o'clock tayo, darling, bubbles, o mag-inom lang. Dollars, I am happy. I am just happy. I also enjoy listening. There are times I listen and listen, but now I speak and speak. Thank you so much. Enjoy your DXN. Just enjoy. Enjoy the journey. Accept all mga uh, risks. Take the risks and accept possibilities and enjoy, and you will succeed because you enjoy. Enjoy. Pray, enjoy, action. After theory, we learn so much. Pag walang action, useless. Kailangan narinig, mag-jot down notes. Ako, nag-jot down notes. O may beautypreneur pa. O di ba, every other day, may 1 year ang training, schooling, academy. Tapos, on the spot, tatawagin ako on the spot, tutok. Kung ano-ano na lang, bula-bula ko kay mga caught unaware sometimes. Tita, tata, ito si na Juliet. Uy, ano yun? So just enjoy. I do not say, ay, hindi ko alam yan. Wala kong alam yan. Nakalimutan ko. No. Kahit nakalimutan ko, hindi ko narinig ano yung instruction. Magtanong, ano yun? Ano yun? Bula-bula na, di ba? Be happy. Listen to trainings. Jot down notes. Kay yung mind natin, hindi yan robot. Makalimutan yan. You review your notes. You do not choose any speaker, lahat pakinggan. Ako, I have 4 notebooks, 2 violet, may red, at yellow. So, iba-iba yung laman ng notebooks ko. So, thank you so much. It's always our choice to be happy, to succeed, to become Crown Diamonds, Crown Ambassador. Crown, be ambitious. Be ambitious. Be positive. Thank you. Thank you.
Yay! Thank you so much,
Hindi
Tita
na ako
Tata.
matapos.
Thank you so much, Tita Tata. Sa'yo mukhang, actually, you gave a lot and I think people, they can just review the video. Pwede ni mo ni isend sa imong team, Tita, and they can review it because there's so much to learn and there's so many things here, and we for sure, personally, I learned a lot about your experiences and your choices, and it's always a choice, whatever it is, and yes. So and I'm also reflecting on my own, on my own, and what else? And enjoy the one key point you also kept repeating is that to enjoy, to choose, and take action mo to, although di siya always ni mo na
Action.
ingon, but you kanang imo siyang gi-emphasize to take action, even as little as jotting down notes when you listen, or actually even just playing the or replay the videos available online because there are a lot. And yeah, and yeah, dream big because you said uh dream big, and target for Crown Ambassador. So that's what you said at the last minute. And I think my sister would like to also say the last few things.
Thank you so much, Tata, for sharing your wisdom, pearls of wisdom, also in your journey in the. And I'm sure tanan mga naminaw karon who have been journeying with you, and also people who would like to hear your message, even on replay when they're watching this in the future as well, will really benefit a lot. So it's really a lot about choices and action in terms of when you do DXN, and also being DXN, meaning embodying DXN in your own ways, and not just being DXN is embodying DXN. You are honest, you're in naang integrity, you're cheerful. So those are our integrity is being aligned in all areas, which is in thoughts, in words, and in deed, and also in your spirit, and which is what we see people who are achieving, especially sila Tita Tata, people all the leaders also have embodied their own versions of kasi hindi naman tayo pwedeng parehas lahat. We cannot all be the same. There's always this unique spark of you, and that's the um, essence of why we like to listen to stories, because we are also receiving information and how each of our leaders are being with one another. And Tita Tata has her own uniqueness to how she does her DXN business, which is a lot of people could learn from and choose to create from that. So yeah, what else is possible if you also choose to use the tech tools and techniques that Tita Tata just shared. And that's really so thank you kay Tita Tata for being generous of your time tonight. And we will honor and acknowledge all viewers right now before live and who's gonna be watching on replay. You could share this as well, and maybe we'll also upload it on our YouTube channel. And yeah, keep listening DXN. Next week we will have Tita Merlinda Roa. So stay tuned on 8 p.m. then. Iba na naman ang ating hosts. And thank you so much, Tita Tata. We truly honor and acknowledge you for tonight. And once again, to all our viewers, stay zero, keep doing Sunya. And at the same time, always choose DXN and be DXN in always. And yeah, I'm sure Dr. Lim always shares this to us, be DXN. So what is being DXN? So yun na yun. How you do the business, that's being DXN. Being DXN is, embodying DXN in always, in whatever it is that you do. So thank you, everybody. Blessings to all. And yeah, what else is possible and what fun and magic can we create? And this has been your host, Tina.
And this is Darlene, or Bubbles. And that's it for our No Fox Given Mondays. Thank you.
Here, see ya. Bye-bye.